This is way
You know,
better, huh?
all those things, like whenever I say something like that, people are like, "Were you thinking about becoming a fighter or an astronaut or a professional athlete?" I'm like, "Well, I want to leave the door open."
You never want to like totally close off the possibility.
I saw that I'm now too old to enlist in any branch of the military services.
Yeah,
They're like, "Were you
Coast Guard.
thinking of doing that?" I was like, "Well, it would be nice to have the option. That's all."
Yeah, you know what, buddy? You're gonna have to shelve those dreams of being a merchant marine. Like those days are gone. Like
I
you're not gonna
know.
be. And you know what? Can I just tell you? As long as we're lamenting this stuff, you and I grew up together on the record, surrounded by a lot of wonderful people
Certainly.
who loved us. But nobody ever told us that we could be a merchant marine. That never came up in the conversation. Not even one time.
No.
I even took the ASVAB test. And did anybody there
Yeah.
say, "Hey, you could be a merchant marine. You could take ships all over the world in support of the marine"? No, nobody told me that. So here I
Hmm.
am, like a loser, 44 years old, and I've never been a merchant marine. Not once. What a
Not
waste.
once.
The merchant marines, their sole job is the logistics of supporting marines around the world.
Right.
So like it's a lot of cargo ships and movement of equipment, this kind of thing. And you could go into the merchant marines when you were right out of high school or college and done it for like 6 years and served your country and seen the world. I mean, what a deal that would have been. But no, I didn't know about them. I
Someone
didn't
could have
know.
told us. Someone could have told us. Because again, and now here we are sitting like losers.
Losers. Total
Never been a
losers.
merchant marine.
And you know what's right behind the merchant marines? Coast Guard. Coast Guard.
Yeah.
Could have been in the Coast Guard. By the way, not to like rub it in, but if you had joined the Coast Guard out of high school, you'd be literally retiring right now. I mean, you'd be already
No, I
retired.
know.
You put in 20 years, what, 5 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, I'm not saying I have regrets,
You don't?
but I could picture the
I'm
scene
full
where
of
I'm
them.
like, I'm on my deathbed, I'm like 98 years old, and like, lean in, he's trying to say something. And you're like, I should have been a merchant marine.
Well, Winston, I have some good news for you. First, there is no maximum age limit to become a U.S. merchant marine, making it a viable second career for many. As long as you can pass
What?
the required, as long as you can pass the required USCG
U.S.
physical
Coast Guard.
examination.
Really? That is a beacon of
Are
hope,
you
my
thinking
friend.
what I'm thinking?
Yeah.
You and
Yeah.
me?
Yeah. Let's do it. I'm sure our loved ones would totally understand that.
We are taking this podcast on the sea.
Cut to cut to you and me on the front of a on the I mean the what is it, the bow of a ship. Or like right over there? That's Okinawa. Like,
We'll have to learn what the bow and the stern are and port and starboard. But next time we will be broadcasting from who knows
I,
where in the Pacific.
bow, aft, stern, anchor. Like I know
Yeah,
all the terms.
anchor,
Yeah.
water,
What
waves.
waves? Uh dude,
So we need to figure out the
dude.
physical examination requirements. But I mean, come on,
What if
we can pass
what if the physical examination was like
it.
run a
Physical,
hundred? It was like run 100 miles. Like wait, what? Do 12,000 push-ups.
do an
What?
Ironman marathon.
Yeah. Wow, I'm totally gonna look into that. That's gonna be my second act.
See? And I didn't even think about the Merchant Marines. And so
Aren't
now
you? Aren't you glad I told you?
I am because I'm thinking about my second act. Because let's be honest, the first act is coming to a close right now. Time to
Hey,
retool.
and like, what better way to retool than joining the Merchant Marines? I'll be honest with you. I'm sure my wife
Yeah.
would love that. Honey, big news. I joined the Merchant Marines.
Are you sitting down?
Yeah, are you sitting down? I don't think this. Oh, I don't think they have a song. You know how every military force has a song? Maybe they do have a song. What if it's the theme from Rocky?
Well, there's
That'd
an
be cool.
official song of the U.S. Maritime Service. Typical march,
Yeah, I like it.
gives you that, yeah, let's go sort of feeling.
Yes.
On to the high seas.
Bring me that
Over
horizon.
there, off the starboard bow. Watch out for that rogue wave.
Port. Starboard. Do you know what's probably not a far leap past merchant marine? It's just straight up being a pirate.
Is there an age
You,
limit for being a pirate?
you know what I mean? Like you join the merchant marines, you kind of conquer the high seas, you get it all under your belt. Like the next thing, I feel like the next thing past that is just being a pirate,
You
probably.
think we would get a pretty good knowledge of the seas, what's out there, what it takes
Yeah.
to man a craft,
To
and what it
plunder.
would take to take over and plunder a craft.
Yes. Like nowadays, all pirates are in Somalia. Like they have a monopoly on the pirate market.
They do.
Like,
But it's been that
why?
way for quite a while. I think that's ripe for I think someone new could burst onto the scene in the price,
Yes.
such as the Gulf of Mexico.
Yes. Like, oh, don't go to Cozumel. There's too many pirates down there.
Well,
Like, what if we could be, wait, I have a better idea. What if we could be anti-pirates or reverse pirates? Where you're like, you zoom up on somebody's boat real fast and you like give them food and water and then just leave.
instead of taking things, we're giving things.
It's like,
It's really hard to maintain because it's expensive.
yes, we're reverse pirates. We just
Well,
zoom up on you.
it's a catchy name. Reverse pirates.
We zoom up on you with our guns drawn and just hand you cash.
Loaded guns.
Yeah, I say, I'm the captain now.
And yeah,
Here, here's $1,000.
we actually go through the entire takeover process and tie them up and blindfold them.
And
And
take them to
then
like a
just
5-star resort. Just feed them a
and then
buffet.
just pack their boat full of goods and treasure and then leave.
And as we're leaving out of sight over the horizon,
You've
they're
been
like,
reverse
"Gosh,
pirated.
those are the nicest pirates I've ever seen." Reverse pirates.
Those must be those reverse pirates I've been hearing about. Everyone's talking about them in Mexico.
And you're like, those guys were really jolly. Yeah, exactly.
I was so sure they were going to plunder everything, but they're reverse pirates.
They just go around all willy nilly, making the world a better place.
Yeah,
I'm telling you. I mean, sometimes we have silly ideas, but sometimes we have great ideas. That's a great idea.
I think,
Reverse
I don't think there's
piracy.
any difference.
Yeah. No, it's beautiful. And
I don't
using our
buy that any
skills,
idea is just silly and dismissed. No, consider it.
using our skills that we picked up as merchant marines, we could be
Yeah,
reverse pirates.
yeah.
I've seen the future, dude. I've seen it. Uh, hey, have you ever thought about? I told Donna this the other day that I feel like my eccentricity is totally held in check by my income level. You know what I
Totally.
mean? Like if you were sitting on like a cool $50 million, don't you think you would indulge every single crazy thought you ever had? I've thought that.
Yeah.
Well, this all started
Well,
because I wanted to buy a pirate ship for like tourism. Like where people pay to go on your pirate ship. And I was like, I would do that. I would 100% do that if it wasn't for the astronomical price of a pirate ship.
how much
Like,
do pirate ships cost? Are you
well,
talking like an old-timey Pirates of the Caribbean style pirate ship?
kind of like, more of like a modern boat refitted to look like a pirate ship. Sometimes they have
Skull
them
and
like,
crossbones?
yeah, yeah, yeah. And they have like they're kind of like party barges, but people pay and you cruise up and down the river, the whatever. It's a tourism attraction. I was like, you can probably get a nice one for $300,000 or $400,000. And I was like, see, I would have already done that. I would have done it last week. But I, alas, am held in check by reason and income levels. But you might, if I ever come into $50 million, that and a blimp, I'm definitely on a blimp.
Mm.
But that would just be for me. That would just be for fun.
We learned that there's no maximum age to the Merchant Marines. That's huge.
I
That
feel like
makes me feel better. Again, it's about having the option.
you know what it is? Let me tell you what it is. It's that yeah, it's what you said.
What is it, Winston?
It's always there.
Yeah.
It's always there. Like if you're having a really bad day, everything's going wrong, and you're just having a horrible day. In the back of your head, you could think, I could always still be a merchant marine.
That's right. Yeah.
Like you probably march down here. There's an armed services recruiting center right down here past my house. I could just walk right in there any day and just be like, I'd like to be a merchant marine, please. And they're like, there's no age.
Glad you asked, sir. Here's an application.
It's always there. That's always there. If everything goes sideways, you can always be a merchant marine.
Worst comes to worst.
Hey,
and by the way, I'm going to find out how to join the Merchant Marines, and I'll be sending you this info as soon as we're done here.
I have something else for you to Google since you have your phone in front of you.
I do.
See if there's an age limit for the French Foreign Legion. It's like special forces, but they take all kinds of people. They take criminals and ex-cons, all these from all over the world, and you have to learn French. And the only reason I know this is because in the movie Secondhand Lions, they joined the French Foreign Legion. Do you remember this movie?
Well, bad
Robert
news.
Duvall?
39.5. They narrow it down to 39 in 6 months.
0.5. Okay, well, I missed that one by 5 years. That's okay. You know why? I'll always have the Merchant Marines.
That's what makes it okay. See, now that being dealt that blow, a little less harsh because we have the Merchant Marines. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it would make all of life's trials not so bad.
A little bit easier to take.
All your trials will just be a little bit easier to tolerate because you can always be a Merchant Marine.
Softens the blow a little bit. Just everything.
Yeah. Like if they call you into the office to fire you on a Friday afternoon, you're like, well, that's fine. I'll be a Merchant Marine. Joke's on you.
You know how Jerry responds when he gets broken up with?
I'll find another.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'll find someone else.
Merchant Marine.
Things always even out for me. Well, it's kind of the same thing. Winston, I'm sorry to tell you this. You're fired.
Oh, it's okay. I can always be a Merchant Marine. It makes you immune to life's troubles.
Try to hurt me.
Yeah.
When the Merchant Marines are out there, taking all ages.
I'm telling you, man. I should be I'm being serious. I should be a high school guidance counselor. Could you imagine the guidance I could offer people? Could you imagine?
You would guide them to such success that they wouldn't even dream possible.
I would lean across the table and be like, did you know that if you work hard, you could buy a pirate ship? And the kid across
if you start right now and do nothing but earn money and save every penny for the next however long, you can be the proud owner of a pirate ship.
A pirate ship. Well, okay, here's where people go wrong. The whole structure is screwed up. Okay? The explanation for why we had to go to college was so that you can, quote, get a good job and earn a lot of money. Yeah. Which is entirely too abstract. It's too vague, right? It's like, it's like saying, oh, you can go eat a buffet. It's like, no, I need specifics. If somebody had told me when I was 18 that a well-paying job would enable me to buy a pirate ship, that would have really set me on the path, right? I'd be like, oh, I need to get a good job so that I can buy a pirate ship.
Yeah, the specificity of that goal.
Specificity, yeah.
It would boost your motivation.
Yes. Like this.
Sometimes you need that. you need that image in your mind of what you're working toward whenever you're,
Right.
digging for motivation.
That's what I would do as a guidance counselor.
Well, what I like about this is whereas some counselors might get to know the student and get an idea for what their goals are, you're just telling them pirate ship.
Yeah.
This is your goal.
They're too young and stupid to know what they want. It's my job to tell them what they want.
This is your goal. It is a pirate ship. But even if they try to, but I'm more interested in, no. Pirate ship.
But I want to be a brain surgeon. No, you don't. No, you don't.
You can only be a brain surgeon in the greater pursuit of owning a pirate ship.
Okay, you think I'm joking, but when we get done here, unless you want to do it right now.
I don't think you're joking. No, I never think you're. This is. We might have comedic tones in our voices. Everyone tells me I sound sarcastic all the time. I don't know what that's about. But this is serious. This is what we actually think. And these are real things that are good ideas.
Well, let me throw this out there. This is another thing that I would also tell. This is kind of parallel to the pirate ship discussion. Is if you own a pirate ship that's actually a functioning vessel that's seaworthy. But if you Google pirate ships for sale, there are some that are legit like Spanish galleon ships that you have to have a crew. But if you were to get your hands on a pirate ship like that, you can literally sail anywhere in the world.
International waters.
You can leave the port and go anywhere in the world.
Head for the horizon.
Did our high school
no rules?
No. Our guidance counselors, God bless them, were doing their jobs, making sure that we went to college and all that. Never heard pirate ships mentioned, not one time.
Not even a specific goal like a pirate ship.
Yeah.
They were all. Here's the other thing. They were always asking me what I wanted to do. I think I'm 17. I'm going to have a different goal tomorrow. Stop asking me. Tell me what I want, which is a pirate ship.
It's kind of a rabbit hole, but go down it later. Look up pirate ships and
I've got it right here.
The variety of pirate ships that are out there that you could buy if you had enough money.
There's a pretty good post on Reddit about it. Could you own a pirate ship in the present day, and approximately how much it would take? And there's an answer. Sure, you could. They would be a maintenance nightmare. You need a crew to sail. We can handle that.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
All of my friends that are in the Merchant Marines would just make a lateral move over to my pirate ship. Like,
you know what I'm wondering too?
I'd be on one ship and just get on mine.
First of all, you know how much we love Baron Turf and Tractor.
Oh
right?
Yeah, gosh, they're the best.
Yeah, Wichita Falls.
Top notch. I got work to do. That's what I call it.
You've got work. I get it. You've got work to do.
No, you've got work to do.
Homina. But now, and now you know that because of all the publicity, how much they love us, right?
Oh, I'm sure there's a discernible spike in their profits after we let them sponsor our show without their knowledge. They're like, where is all this extra profit coming from? And it's like,
now I haven't spoken to anyone at Baron Turf and Chat, but I think it's pretty safe to say that we're in their good graces. I mean, we're probably like celebrities over there. Anyway,
they're friends of mine.
But it's kind of a cool strategy we stumbled onto, having sponsorships that are not asked for, and I'm wondering if we could do the same thing for the Merchant Marines.
Oh yes, we need the theme song.
We use our vast influence that we have with this podcast right here, which reaches billions, if not trillions. And
zepto millions of people. Yeah.
By the way, we've already, a couple people have joined the Merchant Marine since we've been talking today because of us. So we're already helping them. We're ingratiating ourselves to them. And so maybe this is a way where we just kind of get accepted into the Merchant Marines, like that. We might go to like being what are the ranks? Are the ranks the same? We would go to like a high rank and be like an
Captain?
Admiral. We'd be an admiral right away.
Gosh, I can't wait to
We'd be calling the shots.
It's kind of Seinfeldian though. Like I picture the scene.
All the like underlings would be upset because they got passed over and then we got the
Oh, right,
promotion.
right. Like we entered the Merchant Marines as a higher
Then there'd be
rank.
a mutiny, and then we really would have to be off the grid because there'd be a price on our heads.
Cut to you and me on a desert island, and you're like, oh gosh, if only we'd never joined the Merchant Marines. Um,
I'd
it
love to
kind of
see my family again. No, I can't.
it's kind of Seinfeldian. Like, what if you're driving by the Armed Services Recruitment Center, and there's like a mob of people outside, and you roll down the window, you're like, hey, what's going on here? And the guy's like, Merchant Marines, they're all joining. What gave you that idea? You're
Um,
like, I heard it on a podcast. What about Peace Corps? Do they have an age limit?
no upper limit for Peace Corps. Man, we are opening up all sorts of doors today. I'm
Bro,
getting all psyched up. We're gonna have to like figure out which one is the best. Maybe we don't want the merchant. Well, hold on. I don't want to say anything bad about the merchant, but maybe we review all options first.
well, my tendency is to lean toward Merchant Marines because then you're a Marine, which is way
Yeah,
cooler than.
yeah.
Anyway.